Well, hello and welcome to episode 5 of FPL Top Dogs, Ballyhaunis. I'm the guru here to take you through to all the review of the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League that we have in Premier League Fantasy Football. And yeah, game week 5 could have been such a massive disaster. 19 points with 5 left. Palmer blowing up with another groin against United. I haven't captained in my wild card that played in game week 5. And that wild card, they cut it well. Managed to scramble a 44 or something like that. But yeah, Haaland and Senesi. Yeah, that got me out of a little bit of stuck. Palmer coming off the bench and scoring against West Ham. That was good. I thought that was on a winner with this guy. I thought that he'd be back from his injury. But it just goes to show the World Club Cup and all these bits and pieces. The players need rest. He might need surgery. We don't know. He's going for a scan. It's World Cup here, so it's massive. Palmer. That's what I've seen a trend now with this. With Saka only 23 with his injuries, and he will be. That's what Madueke is there for Arsenal down that right. Of course, Madueke does a lot of good work down the right for Chelsea as well in the past. And Martinelli now is really pushing his boat out. Trossard's coming off scoring in Europe, and Eze's there. I'm not going anywhere near those except maybe for Saka. And as you'll see with my wild card, I decided to get off Vicario on the treble Spurs defense against Brighton away and threw in Raya, which I am a bit relieved, at least to have a chance to double up and treble up on Arsenal possibly in game week 7 because the tough games, Man City and Newcastle away, and Newcastle aren't conceding anything anymore. Burn at 5 million. Botman's an option. Pope is great value. I think he's 5. Not sure, but Hall hasn't done an awful lot. Livermento is there, and we're not quite sure really. Gordon shot himself in the foot. He could have been in my wild card if he didn't get sent off instead of who I got, Morgan Rogers, who is just completely fallen off a cliff with Villa now that they've been found out. This is like their second year syndrome. Now they're the European team that they need loads of players for Europe now. But people are parking the bus. We've seen Sunderland done an awful job on them, and it even got worse when they went down to 10 men. Villa just had nowhere to go. They don't know what they're doing. They have the initiative, but they don't know how to use it. They can't keep pressure on. Ollie Watkins is just like a ball over the top, run on merchant. Rogers was doing great work down the left, but players allowed Villa to play last year, so it was a mistake possibly. I got on the two Villa idiots from a wild card thinking, oh, I'm going to back Villa now. They can't be this bad, but I haven't been watching football, and I realized, geez, it's just basically the system has been found out, and they have Fulham next, which I don't. That's going to be a low score if ever I saw one. A 0-0 to a 1-1. Like Fulham are just proper solid. And who's your man? Munoz. Munoz is an interesting striker at a cheap price of 5.5, I think, but with him in it there. But it was it Iwobi that came on and scored the goal and the assist. Again, I haven't seen the game. I think it ended 1-0. But yeah, and then after that they've got Burnley at home. After Fulham, they had So I'm kind of just thinking. I thought I'd get onto a good one with these guys, and it's not worked out. And I realize my mistake now. Well, I was just going to keep with Villa. I made my boat now. I've got rid of Palmer as well. I'm just sick of the death of him. Really, I don't want to have anything more to do with Cole Palmer anymore. He's a complete jinx. Um, and now these crazy injuries, mystery injuries. So yeah, So I've kicked him out, saved a load of money. I'm sitting on a pot of gold, loads of money to kind of transition a Salah in at some stage. If I save more money off Rogers and downgrade the price down to something like Reindeers or even that guy. I don't know if Anthony is he a midfielder for Burnley, but this whatever how do you mean striker or whatever from Leeds, I don't know. Even and yes, no, is and Enzo is very interesting at Chelsea, 6.6 or something. Um, Calcedo's boring, I know with the DEFCON, but I'm thinking that I've got lots of flexibility with a wild card anyway. So let's have a look because I don't know how much time we have here because this is a different account, and I have to get my other account back from Zoom because these are probably shortened to 30-minute videos. So if this thing goes off early, okay, folks, just forget about it. So it's all right. Probably 30 minutes is the best you should be kind of doing these videos. But there's so much to cover, and yeah, the 44, I'll take it. 4.3. But I've used loads of chips, and I'm going to be using my last chip. There's herself now, my Molly now. Gone again every time she hears my voice. She's wondering where am I? Can I come out to the garden? No, not at the moment because I need to drown my sorrows a bit here. Like it's just like 4 chips will be played now by game week 6, the triple captain, and the whole shebang will be on Haaland now for Burnley. And I'm just going to perma captain Haaland for the end of the season. I'm just doing a complete boring thing. I know not boring. I mean just less interactive with my team. I've made no hits all season so far. I'm not doing any hits. I don't care. Every point I make, I'm keeping. And I'm just going to roll a load of transfers after these 2 or 3 game weeks so I can have when Arsenal gets better fixtures and I think game week 11 onwards. I haven't looked into too deep. Well, I want to definitely have about three transfers for them. And then we have the African Nations Cup, which is around 16, 17, and we get another free 5 transfers to mess about just to make, so we can, so make sure you have 0 transfers in game week 17 or whatever it is. And then you'll get automatically 5 free transfers. So I really have to start making an effort to get at least in the top 2 million. I can't even think about getting in the top million at the minute at this position by game week 11 because seriously, the template's already forming. We've already got like Haaland, Gokras, and João Pedro. That's one. Reindeers is going to be another. Semenyo is going to be another. Then you got Sinestri is going to be another. Dubravka with possibly Rhea and Gabriel will be another. So eventually now people aren't positioned perfectly at the moment, but with the game 6 wildcarders, they'll have mainly that sort of team with a couple of diverse. So that's why we're all kind of screwed. That by game week 10, where you are is basically where you're going to finish. So the race is on to get some sort. Why triple captain Haaland? I suppose I'm not. I'm just done with analysis. He scored 9 points against. He got a goal and 9 points against Arsenal away. Now he's got a dodgy back, so he's not going to play. Well, he never was going to play against Huddersfield in the cup. Sorry, excuse me, folks. I need some lubrication, the throat lubrication. Right, so that's the team of the week anyway. Who's going out to Haaland? Is Haaland's 14 point fucking 3. Is he 14.3 or is he 4 point 14 points? So he'll definitely go up to 14.4. by game week 6, and Semenyo's flying up as well. Um, Sinestri, love him. Got my DEFCON. Saved my game week in all fairness. And Rangers or Ryanders or whatever you want to do. I prefer Rangers. Is he played as a he's taken the number 9 spot when Haaland went off after about 76 minutes or so. So I suppose we'll see a bit more of that. I don't mind it really from Haaland, but he got to get off to a fast start. Yeah, points. So it could have been an awful lot worse. I've seen some influencers with 29s and 25s, a complete disaster. But yeah, Palmer's out now, so I just that's the bench. That was a mistake. Tunzaby 3.9. I should have got something a bit more handy in there. King's only coming on as a sub. It's pretty uninspiring, at least to have rolled on in there. And Die is just a legend. Yeah, I do like Dewsbury Hall at 5 million. He's another one you could get rid of, get rid of Rodgers, and you can have him as like the bench dude, and he takes corners and all sorts. Dewsbury Hall, so he's very interesting, and yeah, with the Watkins thing, God above, like Fulham and Burnley, I think that's what they have coming up, and yeah, there's a lot of pressure now. I have the pressure now. I just can't believe it. Can't believe it. I'm all in for a couple of game weeks. I don't know what to do with Gokres for game week 7 against West Ham. I'll make a decision then whether to get Gokres in or Isak or somebody, because I've got loads. I can do what I like basically. So we're down 4.2 million. So my team value is 107. Now I've seen some teams with 109, which is good. So I'll take that. 107 is fine, because a load of teams they've hemorrhaged money this year, especially on a few of them. Gui, from who's at Chelsea now, and Verts. Loads of people lost out on him. I eventually got rid. I didn't get the last price fall, and yeah. Oh yeah. So next pick team. So Reyes in there, Romero. I like him for instead of Poro. I got rid of Poro just to save a bit of money. Romero might pick up Defcon. Van de Ven's interesting. He scored the other day. I just like these two. Maybe it's the ex-Spurs thing about me. Senestri is just no brainer now. Semenya is no. Lots of people still didn't have Semenya, but he didn't punish the people in game week 5, and everybody will have him in now by game week 6. Yeah. So yeah, Haaland. I'll just perma captain. I'm going to trip cap Haaland and just leave it. I don't care now. Just get the points to the bank. The bench boost on game week 1, 11 points. Just meh. Done the wild card last week, and Palmer destroyed it for me. The free hit was something else. And yeah, the free hit basically, that was to facilitate getting in 3 Arsenal. Gokres. I think I had Gokres and or maybe just Gokres and Saka. But he went off with the injury, didn't he? He did score, got a nice little haul of 16 points, but he went off early, and that was a bummer. So I feel like I've been a bit done this year already. I've not had the luck. It could have been so much better. But you don't want to be in this sort of position when you've used basically. I'll be lucky to kind of hold on to around that rank even after the wild card. And if Haaland doesn't do his tatty, and what's his ownership now? See, I don't know what. This thing is so clunky and poor now. Full profile. Do I have to go into that? TSB. I don't know what that is. That 42% ownership? Is he 42% ownership? Which is crazy now. So there's still a good chunk out there without Haaland, but that could go up to about 60, 65 now with the wild card now next this week game week. So all bets are off now with Haaland eventually. If I can, Salah. I'll figure out some sort of plan for Salah in the future. Um, but yeah, I like Ekitike, but now his minutes are under threat with Isak, and I just don't know that the Liverpool attack is just completely, it's just really a real, really. So I want to use bad language, but it's so underwhelming and so stupid, like. And they're relying on penalties, and it's just shocking stuff. It's like Liverpool are playing the end of a title-winning season, where it doesn't matter how you get the points, just get them. So they're already on top of. They're already. But yeah, Frimpong, we haven't seen much of him. He was injured in and out, and um, Robinson's come back. There's he underwhelming. He's gone backwards. Gravenberch, like, okay, he scored a stunner, and so did Szoboszlai. But that's what they're relying on, stunners from like 40 yards. Um, and late goals and penos, last minutes, this and that. I don't know if it's sustainable, but they're 15 out of 15 because, so it's inevitable. That's it. The title race is done. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. So good luck. I'm not even interested in whatever is going on. Arsenal have drawn again to show no ambition, no nothing. Three defensive centre backs. Like it's shocking stuff that give it a go and have a crack and beat these guys. Just don't go up to Liverpool and just hold on and hold on. Like you get what you deserve when you do that. You know, that's why United won loads and loads of titles. They went for it. They just went for it. They never sacrificed their principles. Attack down left and right, sharp, Giggs, Kanchelskis. It's just the way loads of massive, amazing threats all over the place. And Cantona coming through the middle, Inns coming up with now and again, Paul Scholes, oh my God. It's just I haven't even mentioned strikers. I want this. I don't need Roy Keane coming from deep, number 16. Always came through. And this Liverpool team, it's just anti-football for me. I'm sorry, like I'm being truthful here. Fair play, well done, great stuff. But you know, I wanted them to do well against Burnley, and they done nothing. I had Gakpo and bloody Wirtz. And after that performance, I got rid of both of them in my wild card. They forced me to do a wild card in game week 5. I didn't want this position at all, and that's what Liverpool have done. Really, I'm an FPL player that loves FPL and picks 11 from 15, and whoever's my 11, I want them to kill. I don't care if they're playing United. I wanted Chelsea to win 17-0 against United there with Palmer scoring 10. All right. That was my loyalty. He got off injured. Ha ha, that's karma. You're backing against your own team. And there you go. Bang. And that seems to be the order of this universe. So you go against your own. Like, I had a bloody accumulator against the 49ers, win 100 quid or back 49ers to lose. You know what I mean? It's just like, give me the 100 quid and I'll root for them the next day. Just don't win today. And they did. 3-0 for the season. Yes, man, we're destroying it. We've done the Cardinals, done New Orleans, and we've done the Seahawks as well. So great start, and we've lost Brock Purdy as well. Got the second string quarterback. So it's I'll take it. Unfortunately, Bosa has gone off now with injury. Nick Bosa, defensive linebacker. Right, so the dogs are still barking and I'm still live. Right, so just going to leave it at that then. And Foden's in there for the crack. And look, we'll see what Villa do. And look, it's not. I got him in at 8.8, Watkins, so he probably will go down again. Watkins will probably go down to 8.7 by anyway. Fuck it. Sorry, excuse it. It is, yeah. I was really, really so angry, and I delete mode until Haaland and Senesi came through a bit, and it's semi-respectable. But yeah, loads of people did play bench boosts this week, and whatever. And yeah, I'll take the 44 and just try and hope to live and fight for a better day. Um, yeah, well, let's have a quick look at the King of the Travelers. Not very happy with this. I think I'm lost three and drawn two, so I've already given up. Joshua Webb taking me out 45 to 44. I don't know. It's just boring the hell out of me this now. The Enforcer wins out against Willie Nestor, the Hitman, and the Snowman took out by Stevie Stratton. He had a great score this week. I think his wild card was this game week 4. But that's all he's played so far. So he's flying. He's third in the Christy Nicholson pub. We'll have a quick look in a minute. David McNamara, very unbelievable score. Have to have a look at this. Pop into Dave's. I won't have to have a look at him too much with Dave Mac. Yeah, I had Dubravka as well. I decided to bench Raya against City, so that was a good result. Raya, so that was a net two. Chalaba, good stuff. He's interesting. Chalaba, love it. Defensive, the decon as well, defcon as well for Richards. Virgil's defcon. So this is a defcon merchant team. Anderson, Verts is just a joke. Now he's a meme. Nothing is working. And Eze, not so sure. He looks amazing. Great shot there. The shot on the volley on the rise was beautiful. Terrific player, but I'm worried about his minutes and his gameplay. Semenyo is just the brave call, but that DEFCON came through there, so that's a result. Bowen, I love Bowen. I had to get rid. I'm not getting rid of João Pedro under any circumstance. Mateta is interesting eventually. Haaland, so no Salah in the team. Interesting bench. Everything plays. Look at that for a bench. He must be. Oh my God, the bench boost. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did he do it? What was it? No chip played. We can go quickly in. Has Dave done? He's basically top million. Lovely position. He's done his wild card game week 4, and that was some wild card. Um, but it's just the worst thing. So there's a good bit of minor surgery there. But yeah, Reinders will come in instead of Words. No panic whether to get rid or not. And Leeds have done amazing. Like, at least to have rolled on this Strack, as I was mentioning before, he seems to be defensive midfielder, but he has played defense as well. Very universal. Takes set pieces. What's not to love or like? It's just incredible. Good value. I'd love these two. I'd love the bench. Should have stuck with Reinders, but I went for Foden to see if I can just get one amazing brace or something out of the idiot and then dump him for Reinders. So it's basically cryptocurrency with Phil Foden. When he delivers, you sell, sell, sell. Don't keep, don't keep. And when everyone's getting on him, you get rid, get rid. It's a complete, what do you call it? A job. Uh, I forget what it's called. It's rug pull. Phil Foden is a rug pull, and he plays a couple of games, then he gets the niggle, and then you don't see him for 2 months. Ponzi, Phil Ponzi Foden. Okay, and I have him, unfortunately. Reinders is the man. He's the man. He's gone down in price. I think he's 5.6 now. View full profile. I wish you'd have the full profile here instead of getting that rubbish up. 5.6. So he's went down. I reckon he'll be going up very soon. He'll be going up again by the next game week. 5.7. So I'll chop in on him. I will. And I do love Grealish as well. I think he's amazing. And Tarkovsky, and obviously Dewsbury Hall. And low, yeah, that's all I would say at the minute now. But Everton look amazing. Love Everton. So that's it. Well done, Dave. There's Verts, Dave, good 62. And yeah, I could just throw him in there, Reinders, make a cheeky sub and get somebody else that's interesting for that game week. But yeah, he's the DEFCON. He's gone all DEFCON, which is fair enough. It's safe. It's safe. It's a safe way of playing. Yeah, the Sun Dream team was good this game week. I'm still top on my work thing, and last game week, I think I got about 25 off Salah using him as the 12th man chip. Uh, yeah, so did use a chip. So this game week is still active, and Wolves have Everton in the Carabao. So bits and pieces, I got in Keane thinking, he's got a double game, so I'm really got him in for the Wolves game, so I hope he starts. As long as I might be rested, of course, and Gakpo as well against Southampton. I doubt both will start. They'll be benched. Pedro and chancing him against. Now he's come up flagged and for oh my god, what's going on here now? He's come up. He's got a query. He must have some sort of a. Yeah, that's a bummer now. And I've lost me. Where's me jumper? I've lost my I've come on, Golden Bennett. So yeah, so João Pedro looks like he's got a flag. So what is the story? Dancing in the disco, go, go, go. Where's your Pedro? Where's your Pedro? Where's your Pedro? And was this not coming up ASAP? Possibly. Yeah, this Baloneyville. Yeah, so this thing might come out. This Zoom might actually drop out soon enough. Fuck it. Yeah. Okay, I can't get into this then anyway. I'll just do the review. I can't check what's happened to Zhao. And yeah, we've got ads galore. So Fergie Walsh, 50, good and solid, top of the Christie, 62,000 in the world. He's used no chips as well, so he's flying. He's on easy street, just complete freewheeling it now. Handy as hell. I think he's got rid of die for Salah. That's a -1 net. But a quick look anyway. So yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that Gakpo if that's the case. I'll have to. That's a not Gakpo, but João Pedro. So yeah, he got his Salah in anyway for the crack. And what did he do? Did he get an assist in the end? The layoff for the goal. Yeah, okay. So Asula, not sure about that. Um, yeah, it's probably going to be okay, for another week. Might even need to wildcard, to be honest with you, because he's got all his City in place and whatever. So yeah, it just goes to show if you get off to a good start and get the right players, you just freewheel the whole first 10 game weeks. And so yeah, Fergie, great guns. Walsh deserves it. He had an amazing couple of years. A while back, he could have won the whole thing. So wouldn't begrudge Fergie winning the whole thing. He'd be a great winner. Sean, and so another great winner would be Sean Sniper Gilday. He's sticking with Pickford, not sure. Xavi, okay, he's an interesting punt, but I'm still not sure. He came off the bench. Kudus had a great shot. I'm not sure if he got the assist for that. I think he got 2 assists and 1 point. Must have got booked, but no bonus. So he's a funny one. It's either all in on the returns for him, attacking returns, or nothing. Reinders, interesting 32, still well worth owning. Yeah, so a good bench. Oof, just Steve for 4. Must have got sent off. I think Ronaldo, I think. And Gihu, or whatever you call him. So yeah, it's a good score. Is it the 52? Good score. And Langa for Xavi, nil po net, 0 net gain. Stevie Strefanolan, 325,000. Yeah, I think Stevie will be just a perennial where he usually is. He's just not going to knock this guy out of the top 5 of the Christie ever, really. He's completely honest, and he's a good he's got his own influence and channel as well, and FPL Draft Duo. If you want to get into that, look him up on all the major social medias. Dubravka, okay, fair enough. Pope, he's already on Pope, and I mentioned him. I think he's played which that's the wild card. Okay, so wild card is down. Uh, oh yeah, so this is the way it works if there's no wild card um, crossed out. So that indicates that they haven't played anything yet. If there's no cross out, there's a cross out there. Loads of cross outs for me with chips. Yeah, well, I'm not going to go too much. Stevie knows what he's doing. Sinistra, he's all on some great picks, interesting picks, and I love every one of his team. It's unbelievable. Dewsbury Hall in there as well to get your Bisfin die stuff as well. Yeah, love it. It's a good team, and it's going to do well. And he's one of our top players, Stevie. Hughie Carney, I think he's done. All right. I'm not sure if this broadcast will be finishing soon, but I apologize anyway. But a quick look down here anyway. Hughie Carney and Adam Hickey 56, Jason Coyne 54 with Haaland, Donkey Hannon. Um, yeah. So John Kelly, Kieran Kiley top 10. He played the bench boost 74. Wow, that was just something, wasn't it? 944, all them DEF CON. Jesus, that's just so Kieran Kiley's come back now with a bang after being kind of in the etherverse. I saw him pick up a lot at the end of last season. He's got back into the interest of us and a very dangerous player. These guys are really dangerous when they want to take it serious. I take it serious, but I'm never dangerous now anymore. This is the fourth season where I'm no good. So this is the last season. It has to be the last season. Jesus, Guru, the way things are going is do something more beneficial in your life or something. Retire in Thailand, man, on a beach somewhere, cocktails, watching footy, getting your feet massaged. Also, uh, so here you go. Yeah, good stuff, great stuff. I love all the team, points everywhere. Great bench boost. That's how you do it. So 9, 13, 21 points. Wowzers, that's the best you can do. It's brilliant. -1 of the sub for Durgo, and he got his assist from Richards. Uh, John Kelly, a 46 standard, +5 on a Semenyo move. Good call. So he's well engaged, John. Double winner, of course, of the Christy Nick. Salah, 48 for Jack McGoldrick. And Dave, we saw Dave's team. Dave McNamara, 62, done his wild card. Triple captain for Ramazal Rosie, who's from Malaysia, where my wife's from. And what I don't know why he triple captain. There's Semenyo, so 3-5, so he'll be gutted with that. And he's +2 on getting rid of Guhi for even Nielsen. So he went all in on the old Borough, thinking Newcastle might have a hangover after being beaten, I think, by Barcelona, I think it was. Rashford scoring 2 during the coming back from Barcelona, scoring 2. Unbelievable. He wouldn't do that at United. He just needs a break and get out. He's just sick of it now. I think anywhere he goes, like even with Villa, he's always done well now because he just needs a break and a change. Ekitike, brave call from Darren Coyne. And yeah, he's used his free hit. Previously, Liam Herr, 53. I just can't go into everyone here at the moment. Neil Lacers Carney, a 57. Virgil, a +4 on Morilla. So I like this. That all these guys are doing well with they're very engaged and they're making great decisions. Look at this Sanchez on the bench. Jeez, that was a bit of a profit, wasn't it? That was a +7 win. So good call with Sanchez. Dubravka looking for your save points. You got 6 of them. 6 saves for 2 points. Salah's fine. Everything's doing okay here. Look what didn't get his DEF CON, I don't think. Williams got his goal anyway. Could have had 3. So the Forest. Don't talk to me about Forest, man. Just they're Forest and Villa. Jeez. And West Ham. Who'd want to have any of that? Well, Bowen is just timeless, and he's a classic hold in FPL. Kieran McDermott. 58 doing well there. Haaland, Bone, yeah, just as a speak of the devil, he has Bone as well. So good stuff from Kieran. Yeah, it just seems to me all these dudes are really engaged. Look at +6 now from John C. Help him. He's got in Foster, and look what he's done. But did he play with Foster? That's the thing. Yeah, Foster. So he's made the 6 points. So unbelievable. He went with him. Rangers on the bench. Look at that for a bench destroyer. We have absolutely another 21 points possibly with the bench boost. Unlucky, brother. But that's a 40. Oh, that did kind of make a difference. It's just like I don't think I would have had much difference from looking. I wouldn't have had Consa, but then again, you think Sunderland away. He should, he's good for a goal here and there. So you don't know really. It's just like micro decisions, really, isn't it? Here and there. 20th, 21st, Jendra Kudrup from Malaysia again, and -6 because Akatiki, I think, did he score? So that was a bad move, and he captained them as well. So 38. Ouch. Dylan Lyons with 44. Shiver McTimbers. I love Timbers from Arsenal. I want to have him instead of Gabriel. I'm thinking for the West Ham, or I'll see how Saka plays. He came on. We'll see. That could be a shrewd kind of steal. I'm just thinking about getting on someone early, pray like Palmer. I held Palmer through the whole thing, even through my wild card. And I kept him on the bench, lost my zero point 0.1 million, got him off the bench against um who was it he scored against was it West Ham? Got the 6 points, and then he does that against United. So it didn't quite work. Again, Cole will always find a way, to stymie you. It's total stymer. Total stymer. Joey Fahey, 42. Ouch. Not okay. 51. Lee Chambers. And he's played no chips, so he's hanging. It's a good start. Fine. 278. And David Cunha, 35. Coming down. Mark the Oracle Phillips, 44. What's he been doing? Free hits been done. He did the Gakpo instead of got rid of Saka. A +1. Well, yeah, keep him with Fernandez. Don't blame him. He's a big United fan. So, yeah, Milenkovic is an issue. Still got no Con yet. And just think possibly with Wolves coming up as well. I think this team is nearly a hold and not do anything stupid unless you're desperate to get Haaland in. Is there any way? It doesn't say how many free subs he's got here. I think that 0 means no subs available, is it? Yet. Don't know. So yeah, but it's a quick go down. Andrew Cunha, 53. Still doing way better than I am at the minute. I'm still stuck at about 46. So 270. I'm on about 259. And like Andy was thinking, I'm quitting, I'm doing and all that. I swear to God, I'm not going through another year of this, I am not going to be hemorrhaging down to 8 million, and I'll leave the Christy Nicholson. I will. And I'll just walk away, and I'll just go solo. And nobody will know what I do. And all I need, all of a sudden Vince has won the whole thing. We didn't even know. The Maeve, Jamesy Lyons is still on top of me. 2 chips down. Slobozolai is a Medicae. I won't be picking Medicae anyway. He will not know when he's starting. So 44, it's fine, the same as me. Slobozolai, King, not sure about him. He come on. I think he'll be okay, King. It's just he needs game time. Palmer, we both got done with him. So the only good thing that saved the Maeve this game week was Ekatike. I love Ekatike, I really do. I'd rather him than Isak. But I don't know if they're going to play in Europe or if they're going to play loads of games. Gakpo's now been moved. He was playing where, he used to play where Ekatike is. Now he's got this midfield role. I just don't know what to make of Liverpool. It's like as if they've changed the whole system just to get. It's like Arnie Slot's done a FIFA thing. I'm going to buy Isak. He's the best striker in the world. Oh, I get Ikatike. Oh, I've got Verts. I have all the best players. All the best players now. We're going to win. And it's like in FIFA, it does win. Yeah, you win every game. You don't even have to be any good to beat Barcelona with them anymore. But in real life, it doesn't work out like that. So I think Liverpool have been self-indulgent. They spent nothing on transfers last season, calendar year. Then it comes round. Oh, we'll start again. Oh, we got loads of money. Yeah. Got a new stand, the whole lot. And now the future's red. Well, they've got 15 points out of 15. It's like, what's going to happen when they click? That's the frightening thing. It really is. But in FPL, it's not working. So who gives a feck about FPL? You go down to Arnie Slot there and he says, oh, you start laughing at you. This is real life. Go away from me. Don't even use your breath to look in my direction. Who the hell are you, you idiot? FPL player. This is the real world. This is football. Get out of my face. Security. So yeah, I would say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm a dork. I'm a complete geek, and I'm not even a good geek at FPL. So I like that team. I love the team. I really do. So Xiao is done. I have rolled on and his DEFCON potential. I don't even know this one. I'm not. I don't care. I'm not taking a -4, whatever. I'll just see what happens when Chelsea play that against the Lincoln Imps, who I had an accumulator and they bet bloody Luton 3-1. It was 1-1. I thought, oh, come on, Luton, just get the other goal. Accumulator. Yeah, they won 3-1. The bloody Devil Imps, whatever they're called. The Imps from Lincoln. Lincoln! Luton are going all the way down to the National League, guys. They are a complete joke, man. Luton. Talk about free fall. Like, the airports there, they'll be falling so far down the leagues. They're going to need a parachute, but they'll have plenty of parachutes from the payments that they get. Yeah, but that's all going to be pocketed. Obviously, that's all going to be pocketed, and it's just all Luton are done, man. They're done. Fixing up that stadium is probably going to be like the greatest money pit. If you ever saw the film Money Pit, that's what's it called again? Hatters. Kenilworth Road. It sounds like a dog track. Kenilworth Road. Yeah, I'm going to Kenilworth tonight. Yeah, going around for dogs. Going to go for the greyhound dogs now. Oh, I was back here 3-6, 3-6, 6-3 reverse. Oh, blimey, Luton. Sean Klamiski on a 35. We know he's not massively engaged, but at least he clicks the button and joins. I don't know what's left now. Hopefully, Adrian Phillips with a 50. See you in Liverpool soon, bruv. I don't know if this thing is clicking off now. Yeah, is this thing still working? I don't know. I'll just carry on. Aidan Gaffney, 26. Jason McGoldrick, he's done his bench boost. He's on a free hit. He's around my position, so a bit like we're struggling. We're looking for clues. Free hit. I don't know why. Mateta captain. That was left field. Gakpo. So that was a free hit. Interesting players. Interesting to look at that bench as well. Good bench. Williams. So yeah, 48. It's just sometimes it don't work. Joey Neen and Joe, jeez, I can't believe it. Joey's 3 points behind me, and I thought I'm doing bad. Joey's 3 points behind me because Sanchez did what he did. It's a complete circus job. a juggling job outside the box. He'll only miss the one game, and that will be in the Carabao Cup. So he's not even suspended. So I wouldn't be worrying about Sanchez, but he might get punished by Maresca. He doesn't like clowns. So he probably might put in Jorgensen for the cup game and Carabao against the bloody imps, I think it is. But the Pravka is a great choice. Love the Pravka. Love all the Burnley players are just epic, especially the Sunderland ones. Oh, don't even know one player apart from Xhaka. Xhaka's holding the whole cards together in that Sunderland team. He's destroying the Prem. Xhaka, and he's a DEFCON merchant as well. Furtz is a disaster. So Joey hasn't played any chips. I think Joey will be. It's a fine line between patience and pulling the trigger. He can get away with this team again for another go, I would say, with Porro against Wolves. Although he's lost all the set pieces now with whatever that guy's name is, Xavi. Um, would would you give him another go? Would absolutely. Apparently he was offside for something and the goal didn't stand. I don't know. I didn't even see the highlights. I can't watch. If I have no interest or no FPL assets in the game, I don't care about it. And I turned off the United game against Chelsea the moment Palmer got. I turned off the radio and I just started to watch The Traitors, where I picked up from the series binge. I'm watching season 2 of the American series of Traitors. I'm binging the whole thing. I get it done now, and I'm glad I did. I just can't watch it. For Bruno scored, he's a legend. Good luck to United, but it's underwhelming in many ways. Chelsea were decimated, and I don't even like saying we. They got away with it, United. So there you go. So it's Joey's team. I'm not sure. So, but he's got plenty of outs, loads of opportunities. He's the most patient person you ever know. Massively. And it's not a disaster. Look at that bench Joey has. Jeez. Look at that bench, man. 18. What's 18 and 9? It's 27 points on the bench. And it's like binary twos, ones, twos, zeros, twos, twos, twos. By God, he's got a 27. And I'm watching this through my fingers. It must be hair splitting stuff. Now, this will test Joey now to the core this game week. Um, yeah, I think he'll probably press the button and just get rid, because the way things are going, like Watkins is going to go down on price. Zhao might go down on price if he's injured. Rogers is due a price drop. He's 7 million for God's sake. How is that guy still? Maybe he wasn't as popular as we thought, but he's 11.8. People must have transferred him out. Cons is just rubbish. Anthem with Villa is rubbish. Apparently, Cash scored the other day. Who cares? Anderson's fine. Sanchez is a disaster. I never had much faith in Sanchez, and I never. That's one thing I didn't go with the influencers there. I didn't buy that crock of crap. Although I did get rid of Cucurella, and I'm happy enough for that stage with my wild card in Game Week 5. And I just kept faith in Palmer, and he burned me. That's all Cole Palmer does. He's Cole Shiver McTiver's Palmer, but all he does is burn you. He's like that thing in Greek mythology. What is it? Medusa. Oh, you get enamored by the beauty, and then all of a sudden, all the snakes appear. Oh no, I'm done. I'm done with that idiot. Seriously. Kyle Carney. So we're all kind of. I'm in good company down here anyway. With Cahill is 62. Fair enough. Wild card. We have to have a look. He's done a wild card. So the Crumpet, fair enough. Good wild card. Reinders 9 points. It worked out well. 62 is phenomenal. It's probably 20 points above what the average. Love it. Interesting bench. This is all showing me signs that the Crumpet's very engaged, and he has the potential. Young guns. Fresh mind. doesn't get too bogged down. Not like I feel like I've scarred for years and years. I've been scarred, and I did win this thing, and I was a good player for a while, but possibly because I didn't have the freshness of youth and not being burned and a little bit of innocence and all. And then when you're just 50 and you've just been through too many battles, man, and you just know this the fear of losing and going back to the same rubbish you were in before, a mind state you were in before. And people like young Carl, he's playing this game. He's had a few ups, and I think he'll have more ups. And this could be the start of a very good wild card. And he's got the dream draft: Salah and Haaland. Watkins, okay, it's a bit of a tricky one. So it's five midfielders and three. So he likes the 3-5-2. Dorgo, fair play to you, got an assist. I still like Muniz, but loads of people want the other dudes. Not Lacroix, Richards. Now Tyreek Mitchell scored the other day as well, but Richards, I hear that a lot of people want to get on him. Kudos, he does pass an eye test, but in FPL, no. He's not really conducive to these bonus points. I'm still shocked he didn't get any bonus points for 2 assists. Something gone wrong with the game. So I like that he has these three here. Brilliant stuff. Giyu is just in there for the whatever. But just be careful. He got no Chelsea dudes in here otherwise. But if he had, he would have to transfer this dude out because he went back to Chelsea, didn't he, from Sunderland? So if you do have 4 Chelsea, you can't do another sub until you get rid of 1 Chelsea. Just to be aware. The big friendly giant, Jeremy Phillips on the 58. Salah, good stuff. It's just like, Salah's been tipping along an assist or goal every game week. And yeah, that's the crack with Salah. So he's tipping along. And again, I think this draft will come good eventually. And Richardson's got Wolves and Leeds coming up as well. So it should be okay. And Solanke isn't too far away, but he's been not too far away for the last month. So he's done. So yeah, Jeremy got done with the Sanchez thing into Bravka. As you can see, there is a little bit more of a template going for him, but Williams could go in that template the way he's playing. It could be the best thing, and he's cheap enough. Carl Morris, 44, and Connor Hussey, 49, tipping away. So I suppose there's no panic. I think I'm about 71 points down on Fergie, Great Guns, Walsh at the moment. So these dudes are only about 81. So you don't want to. You try and keep within 50. That's the general rule. If I'm around 50 points from the top of this by game week 10, I'm going to be happy enough. So there's no panic at the minute. Donny O'Brien off to, not the best start, I suppose. 2-4-8, but there's time yet. He's played his wild card. And yeah, let's have a look at it. Snestry, love it. 51, fine. Took a punt on Xavi. Benched, bummer. Ronaldo, he's been doing okay, getting clean sheets, so I wouldn't worry about that. He might be suspended for a game, though. Isidore, very interesting. I'm not sure if he's another defender, isn't he? Yeah, I love a Grealish on the bench as well. Very interesting. Calcido, you'll get your 4 points every game now with him, plus whatever he does. I think it's very interesting, but 3 Spurs. I was going to go 3 Spurs with Romario instead of Xavi, but last minute I went for Ray because I want Arsenal. I don't want to end up having no Arsenal by West Ham, and then having to definitely taking the -4 to get in. So even if I just I'll have a look at the Arsenal thing. I'll have a look at it and see what to do by game week 7. Game week 6, I've already done it, so I'll only have 1 for game week 7. I'll see what I can do. I've loads of money in the bank. If you get a leak or something and you hear Martinelli start and you could just do a cheeky punt and get rid of Rodgers that I have. That's the way I'm looking. It's just that Rodgers space is just I'm keeping 3 strikers. I'm doing the 3-4-3. I'm not sticking off that. You need 3 strikers in this game, and yeah, it looks like Rodgers is the guinea pig position for me this year. Rory Harford, so a lot of massive names down here. Winner in 2023, the Christy Nick. So 6.2 mil. So 243. He's even down 16 on me, but he's played no chips. So loads of time to come back. Rory's a great statistician, so he should be fine. Seriously, but like it's a lot there. The top, I think, is nearly 100 points now. Was it? What's Fergie now? Fergie's 331, so getting to about 90 points down. It's an awful lead, so it is to give a guy like Fergie great guns. What I think you're not going to get that back. Sorry. Um, I think it's just straight away now. It's just a fight for the top 10. Well, for us people down here, I think it's going to be a fight for the top 10 at best, unless we start getting proper differential and get proper lucky. Um, oh, and the Love Boat Row on 35. Um, must have lost the paddle there, only on 35. Um, or was kayaking and just hit a couple of them bars in those Olympic and got a few penalties to get 35 wood. It's yeah, it's that's the problem in this game. If you go too differential and you feel like you make up ground, those Salah and Haaland dudes are just going to crucify you every time. It's just like you got to pick your battles, and I just don't think it could have been. Yeah, you get Arsenal away. You think you can take on Haaland, but even I got him in my wildcard game week 5. I said I'm not. I'm going to have this guy. So um, stole a little bit of a march there. We'll see anyway. But nearly everybody will have him by game week 6. It's only 500,000 wildcards played so far. So that's encouraging because if you haven't played that by now, you're not going to take advantage of the price differences or get off those idiots like Verts who are going to just hemorrhage. Um, you can't believe 100 and what is he 110 million, whatever he is. God above, he is rubbish, man. God, I'd rather have a peg leg running around the wing than him. Sorry, man. It's a complete joke, that guy. He really is. He's totally lost. Absolutely doesn't know what he's doing, where he's going, or who he is. He's lost his passport. He really has. Pa Kylie, 24. So some terribly horrific sort of scores down this side. It's going to be hard to get back from that. I see not many have used a chip in a while, but at least they've thrown their hat in the ring. And here you go. That's nearly it now. Kevin Kilbride has got the anonymous task. Guru Killer had a great season last season. I think he just finished outside the top 10, and he was top 10er for most of the season. He must have. Ah, yeah, sure. I'll throw the Guru Killer a hat, man. No problem. I've done it before with loads of people, and they've come through, and it's inspired them, and they do brilliant the next season. And sure, all of you are top dogs in one form or another. We all need you in the community. And thanks for joining us, guys. That's the roundup done. Not a bad roundup. I'm surprised the Zoom lasted so long as well. Yeah, it looks like Nuno Espirito Santos is going for the West Ham job. Not completely sure that Slaven Bilic will get it now, or Michael Carrick, or there's another couple that are throwing their thinking about it. Yeah, the Ballon d'Or is a load of rubbish. Just complete have it. It just absolutely makes no difference in my life. I don't care. I don't care who wins it. I think what's the City player? What's his name again? Midfielder plays for City. Well, he won it anyway. Um, right. So fixture schedule unfair. Yeah. Okay. Well, don't play football. Retire, David. Just go, go. Camp. Don't if you don't want to play, just go. Horner, who cares? Yeah, this is just not, yeah, football. Yeah, football. There's just too much rubbish that's called sport. That is featured there. The Ryder Cup's coming up. Can't wait for that. Really looking forward to the Ryder Cup. Is it Whistling Straits, or is it the Medina, or is it Bethpage Black, or is I have no idea. Is it Pebble Beach? No, no, not really much there to kind of get your teeth into. PlayStation game was key to Man United success. Rooney. Yeah, well done, Wayne. Yeah, very great sights of wisdom from our Wayne Rooney, who's now on the BBC's Match of the Day, which is amazing insights, absolutely amazing insights. Wow, he is just such a, the Einstein of football. Him. Why do West Ham keep conceding corners? Oh God, above. What rubbish, man. Tottenham fight back. It's all, yeah, against Brighton. Guardiola. Yeah, Haaland did go off. He was doing a lot of defensive work, and then um, who came on instead of him to replace him? Reinders went on. Doku was playing from the start. Somebody came on anyway, and they couldn't hold out. Not the team they were. Should win this Villa be worried? Well, the way they're going, they have to sack this Umai Emery. They have to get rid of him because he's got no plan B. He doesn't know what he's doing. He has no idea what to do when people park the bus. People are having a go with Villa because they weren't great guns last 2 years ago. Just a middle of the road team that were just lucky to stay up now and again. And now look at that. They had an amazing breakout season last year. Now they're in Europe. They've lost Duran. They've lost. I always loved that Douglas Luiz, but now he's playing for someone else in the Prem. He's come back. Um, who's the other? They had a few more, and they've all lost them. And they've just basically had to sell the best part of their team to for this stupid financial fair play baloney stuff. It's not really going to help the teams like Villa, um, who can't do a Spurs and have that income and coming from all over so that they can justify Rihanna concerts. Oh, that's going into the club. Da, 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 da. Oh, NFL. Oh, that's going into the club. Da, da, da. You mean all sorts. So we've got wrestling. You've got the second round, the second rematch of Chris Eubank and the other guy, Connor Ben. That's coming up now. And I've been offered tickets as a Spurs season ticket holder. Work that one out. So I'm not going. I don't care. I'll just listen to it on the radio, talk sport, which I don't mind, and I'll see the highlights there afterwards. It's just as good. So yeah, teams like Villa have no hope. Liverpool have seen the way they've improved their stadium and facilities. Um, our club at United is crumbling, but it's still bringing in a big income. Everton now, look at the state of them. I think it's called the Hill Dickinson Stadium. I think Dickinson, um, I'm sure there were former players as well of some sort, and sponsors of the team through the years. So that would be Hill Dickinson. So that's an amazing stadium. I'd love to go there and see what it's like. Um, so yeah, that's the crack. Really, it's loads of managers. I don't think Graham Potter will last more than. He's going to lose against Everton and he's going to get hammered against Arsenal. I don't know. Is it Arsenal that they have? They have someone massive anyway, but the West Ham aren't going to get through that. I think they have Arsenal, yeah. So they lose to Everton, lose to Arsenal, and once the international break comes along, so that's 2 game weeks. So after game week 7, we have the international break. So that's when they'll sack Potter and possibly Nuno Espirito Santos will go in. Slaven Bilic, Michael Carrick. There was another guy mentioned as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Don't need to kind of go. Not going to get some food and watch Ice Road Truckers. I adore it. I love it. I love it. I love Ice Road Truckers. I love lots of that. Chill out. No work. Brilliant. Pod done. Best of luck, guys. Do the best you can. And not giving up. I'm just now with all the chips gone after Haaland trip cap and for next game week. I think about doing a few chancy calls just to get up, possibly getting Saka. I was hoping Palmer would be the man, but he won't be. And maybe Saka, but Saka mightn't be taking penalties. His minutes will probably be managed. So we have a big problem in FPL now where these like 8 million to 10 million assets are doing nothing. And they're a complete joke. Nothing's going on. Um, so there's kind of a big hole in the game, a bit like last season where those assets weren't performing well. Saka and Palmer again have started off the same baloney again, injuries and poor lack of form. So even Salah at 14.5, can you justify that? He needs to be bracing and a couple of assists here. He's done a bit in Europe, I saw recently, but um, yeah, we'll leave it there, Roisin, and take care, folks. Thank you for listening. Look after yourselves. Have a great game week. Not much more can really say or report, so that's where I'm at with the game. Take care, guys. Look after yourselves wherever you are, and it's Guru out.